Newton's first law states that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless they are acted upon by some outside force. I know this because I almost took physics in high school, and I have Wikipedia. So, by way of illustration, think about trying to get a railway boxcar to move. If it's standing still in the yard, we'd be ill-advised to run at it as fast as we can and hit it with every ounce of force we can muster. The boxcar is unlikely to notice, but the emergency room physicians will, and they are going to have questions. So, the better bet would be to put our shoulders to the boxcar and slowly, steadily apply pressure until we overcome the inertia and the wheels start to turn. Similarly, if the train is already in motion, it's not a good idea to stand in the middle of the tracks defiantly and expect that it's going to magically change direction and go around us through sheer force of will. The better bet is to stand to the side of it and give it a series of nudges with your hip as it goes by. No, that's probably not a good idea. Don't do it. There's a reason that I am not a physics instructor. I do understand communication, and I know that Newton's law applies equally to audiences. Audiences have either inertia or momentum. An audience with inertia isn't thinking about what we want them to think about. They have no position regarding the subject. Rather than hit them with everything that we've got, the better bet is to slowly and steadily apply pressure through a logical argument until their intellectual wheels start to turn and they start thinking about what we want them to think about. Similarly, an audience that is already thinking about our subject, but not thinking what we need of them, not moving in the direction that we want them to, we can't get anywhere by directly opposing them. We need to accept that they have some momentum and they're expending some intellectual energy, and we need to work with it by applying slowly and steadily a reasonable argument that accepts where they are and eventually moves them to where we want them to be. So, whether it's an audience or a train, inertia and momentum, Newton's laws still apply. We can change the inertia or the momentum of the audience. We cannot change the inertia or the momentum of the train. Do not try that at home, folks. It's ill-advised. Remember that communication is the world's most important subject. It's how we manage change, and we really need things to change. So, get communicating. I hope to see you again next time. In the meantime, if you have questions or comments or want to check out any of our courses, drop us a note at info@bettercoms.com, and we will talk to you again soon.